Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution Tarot, and I'm here today to bring you a love and soul connection message for the sign of Virgo. Keep in mind it's general and timeless, so if it feels like it's for you, it could be. If it does not feel like it's for you, don't make it fit, my friends. Go about your day, and know that no matter what messages come through, it's still up to you and your active free will, the choices you make, the steps you take in your worlds, and how you get your fulfillment. And to me, this is personal freedom and personal power, because it's something that lies at the tips of your fingers and the soles of your feet, my friends. So use this power to do wisely. For all my subscribers, I love ya from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for being here. You guys mean the world to me. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel like it resonates and you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. Join this journey with me. I'd love to have you along the ride. So before I also get into the cards, I'm just going to take a moment to call in spirit. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, my team of light, as well as any of your spirit guides or your soul connection spirit guides who would be here for the highest good to join us. I'm going to ask them to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as to be used as the clearest channel possible, but delivering messages for the highest good of everyone. So what I'm going to do is 3 different piles. One for your energy, Virgo, one for the love or soul connection energy, and then one for shared in between. So I'm going to start off with the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Just kind of get like an overall energy. So Spirit, can you tell me what Virgo needs to know about this connection? You have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This definitely feels wonderful, and it feels like definitely you have a new love interest coming in. Now, it could be a past person, and this is a new time around, but it doesn't feel like that. They are saying with your finances, just check your finances, that right now it may not be something like where you can super afford to like go on dates or things like that. For some of you, I also heard travel. There are 2 more cards that came out are gorgeous, okay? You deserve love and true love. You are lovable. This is the romance of a lifetime, and I think many of you guys know this, but what I want to say about this is what I heard is love doesn't have to be expensive. Love is kind, love is patient, and for this to bloom, we don't have to have a lot of money at our disposal. So let's get a little bit more. So this is very, very wonderful for you. I think it's just really important. Again, they're telling me, regardless of what your financial situation is, you deserve love. We also have codependency here, which is addictions are affecting your romantic life. This could also come down to finances as well. For some of you, you may be kind of dependent on another partner as well, as what I heard. But let's get one more. Tell me about the codependency very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. For some of you, this addiction to this codependency, what I heard is people pleasing. And it's also maybe not entirely being sure of what direction we want to go. So we may be kind of slowing down our process just because we're having trouble kind of figuring out what we want out of life, is what I heard as well. For some of you, there may be something, this could be codependency in terms of like relationship codependency as well, where you feel tied to another person. And I definitely feel like finances as well. So if there is a situation like that, Spirit's like, okay, well, you may feel like you're tied to someone or something else, but there's something new coming in here. So we want to figure out, how do we break out of that pattern? Can you tell me about the love or soul connections energy, please? And you have getting to know each other and worth waiting for. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens and divine timing is at work in your love life. For some of you, what I heard is you may be at a distance. You may have met someone on the internet or like kind of like online dating, things like that. And this is kind of where I do feel like this is the new love, right? That you're getting to know. And now is the time that you are getting to know each other. But on their side, something has kind of held them back. Something has made it so that it hasn't been able to kind of leap forward yet. They're also telling me spring, right? Because we spring ahead. Can you tell me more about this soul connection or love interest, please? What is the energy with this getting to know each other and worth waiting for? What else would you have us know, please, Spirit? I feel like they're not going to rush into anything either. They want to make sure that there is a deep connection before they take that plunge into kind of like that romantic relationship. And you also have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this is where I'm saying is this person, they want to get to know you. They want to make sure things are right. They're not going to go about in haste in this situation. I do feel like what I heard is they've been scorned or they've been hurt before, and they have learned some major valuable life lessons from this. This, again, swap it if you feel like it's for you. But I think that this person as well, what I heard is some of them maybe into courting you. So this is not for everybody, but if the shoe fits, some of you, they may sort of hold off on intimate exchanges and relationships until they have at least realized that, you know, they want to engage further with you. For some of you, they are going to want to wait to marriage. Tell me about engagement, please, Spirit. I definitely feel, though, they're going to wait until they know for sure whether they feel that this connection is strong enough and whether they feel like this is what is for them before they kind of make any kind of offer. Because I also heard they're not going to run in haste either, right? So they're not going to come at you with, hey, let's go out, and then you date and you're really all into it and they're like, oh, no, I'm done. So this person is definitely thinks things through. And you have, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That could even be why this person is sort of dragging their heels or taking their time, because they're releasing some stuff that has happened to them in the past. They're releasing some hurt. They're learning. They're forgiving. And they don't want to drag those issues onto you in this relationship, because oftentimes if we kind of are like what I heard is a serial monogamist, or for like serial datist, hopefully not serial rapist, because I heard that as well, but I don't feel that. I think it's just more, that's the message. There's a message in that. For some of you guys, if you feel like your partner is unsafe, or if you feel like this person is unsafe and they're really pushing to get to see each other right away, and that doesn't feel comfortable for you, be mindful. Don't give them your information. Don't give them, what I heard is for some of you, if it's online and you're just meeting this person, don't give them your full name. Don't give them your address, right? Don't give this person anything that they could come find you with. Just because for some people, not everybody who's out there wanting to get to know us is for our highest good. Some people are just fucking crazy. So let's get some shared energy. That's not what this feels like to me, okay? But when those words come in my head, I just want to be cautious. So calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. That is really wonderful energy. They're giving me a side note. I'm going to explain it, but I want to come into this first. Both of you guys are looking for, you know, a higher level of commitment. Both of you are looking for this soulmate energy. I do feel like both of you are visualizing this, and positive affirmations would help you both. Now, this is a complete side note, but it has to do with that serial rapist I was talking about. So, a few years ago, it was in the news that someone I went to high school with, who honestly in a million years never would have pinned this person as a serial rapist, but it came out that he was being accused of 9 different charges, and he had already had 2 women come forward before this, and that case was acquitted. He wasn't found guilty, but afterwards, more and more, my hair's standing up on the top of my head right now. So it's just why I want to say this to you, because again, like I said, this particular person growing up, I never would have put that on him. So this is just where, especially when we're meeting new people, we want to be careful, because they're also talking about date rape, right? And making sure that if we are going on a first date with someone or something like that, we're not getting like really, really polluted or plowed. We're not, you know, I also heard is like doing illicit drugs, or like getting in a state where our mental prowess, but our mental state is compromised, okay? That's a side note, and I'm sorry if I triggered you, but when it comes out, I have to say it, right? And I don't think it's this person, but this person, it's just to be cautious, because again, I do feel like you don't know this person very much, and the finances being in and career being in the way could even be, well, you want to meet but the money's just not there, it's a little bit tight. I am just being cautioned to tell you again, if this person, if you said, look, I'm kind of financially strapped, but they keep pushing you towards meeting, they're pretty selfish too, right? Because this is a pretty immature mind where if seeing you is so much more important than you being able to put food on the table or gas in your car for the week, and they're also, what I heard is they may not be really willing, if they're not willing to help out in that cause or meet you halfway either, there's some pretty big red flags here, okay? I think on your end you want this person to be the love of the life, and they want a soulmate, but I do feel like right now there's just something in the way. Divine timing is at play. So can you give me more for the shared energy? We have express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. This could be, what I heard is, if you, especially if you're at distance, I heard mail a card. But again, unless you know this person really well, don't give them your proper mailing address, because this is just, I feel like it's being overly cautious, but there's a reason for it, okay? And what I heard is it's better safe than sorry. But in terms of making a romantic gesture, this could be like sending them a song. This could even be, if you are in communication, like you know this person, this isn't somebody that we're just meeting online or anything like that, like that we do express our love. We say, hey, you know what, I've been getting to know you a really long time right now, and I feel like, you know, I have a lot of romantic feelings for you. This could be a hug, this could be a kiss, you know, this could be, I almost want to keep saying mixtape, but this would almost be like a playlist given to someone, right? The mixtapes are done for. So I'm going to take these two, and two dropped out. This is all in the shared energy as past life connection. You have known each other before. With love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Separation and healing family issues. So for some of you, this could be a person that you have had in your world already, and they feel like they're coming back brand new, and what you're doing is waiting to see if this is actually going to pan out. For others of you, this is someone new, but it feels very comfortable right away. You know you've known this person in a past life. That it is important though, especially because I see on your side codependencies there. Sometimes in relationships we get so lost in the other person, we forget who we are, and we stop remembering the things that we used to like to do. And Spirit's saying here, don't do that, okay? Make sure you still do the things that you like to do. Make sure that, you know, if you like to, I heard weave baskets or something, if you like to crochet, if you like to paint, if you like to write, if you like to sing, if you like to exercise, if you like to go on walks or bike rides. This is saying to me as well that on both sides, both people need to make sure you're still doing things that make you happy and that are separate, so that we're not already kind of getting into this codependent thing. Now, healing family issues and separation here, it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and time apart is on the horizon. This also to me speaks of maybe you already are on the horizon, you already are kind of in the separation spot, but I also think that this relationship really could trigger a lot of things for us. Oftentimes past life relationships, when they come back into our world, it's because we've had a lot of, I want to say, dharma and karma, because they're on our life path for a reason, right? But there is stuff and healing that they're meant to bring to our worlds that it really could trigger us awake for some of you as well, okay? So this healing family issues and kind of being comfortable in the separation may actually help kind of heal that codependency as well. So I'm going to bring, before I get into the tarot, I have the Psychic Tarot Oracle to get a little bit of clarifying energy, please. Can you clarify for Virgo? Thank you. And you have Foundation and Achievement, number 4. To me, this definitely speaks of home, your accomplishments, what you have to be proud of, and the stable foundation that you've been building. We have emotional loss with sacrifice here as well. And for some of you, I heard, like, if you have kind of been going through some stuff, or if there is definitely, what I heard is a significant loss here. Again, this could have to do with finances and career. It could also be like the separation of a marriage or a breakup or something like that, because we also have the finances and the codependency here. And what we have now is like our home, our stable home life. Something needs to be released. Now what this could be is that the tie that's still holding us on to the past partner. If it is financial, like we're still relying on financial support from this person as well, what I'm hearing is it may be time to really do whatever you can do and work at finding ways to be self-sufficient so that you don't have to rely on this person. Because also what I heard is if you are relying on someone for financial stability, that's something that could be taken away, because it's not something that you're earning yourself. It's not something that you have that firm grasp on. But outside of that, this just feels like there is an acknowledgement that whatever hurt has happened in the past, whatever, for some of you as well with this codependency, not everyone, but I heard narcissistic abuse. If we've been with some narcissistic jerks, or, somebody who, incredibly selfish people who the ends justify the means no matter who they hurt in the process, this can be really damaging on our soul, really damaging on our heart. And this is where it's going to be important to see these things. When we start to get triggered and these triggers arise, to heal them, to feel them, to figure out why they're here. Is there something going on? Are you still in contact with this person? Right? All of this stuff, because oftentimes when somebody's been able to manipulate us, even if we're no longer in the relationship, they still know what triggers to pull, right? They still know how to manipulate us. And there I feel like it's going to be really important that if they can't hit a nerve, or if all their triggers are failing, they may give up, they may not. But this is where it doesn't have to bother you anymore, because you're going to see what they're doing, right? You're going to see the emotional manipulation. You're going to see, this could even be financial manipulation. Some of what I'm hearing for some of you, this is child support, not being paid on time just because they know you rely on it and they want to fuck with you. If that's not your story, let it go. But for somebody has went through a lot. And I think that's why You Deserve Love is here again, is to remind you of that, because somebody has not treated you well. Somebody has definitely made you feel like, trying to make you rely on them as well. So this could be stuff from past relationship. This could be stuff from growing up. This could be stuff that we're just our own internal process that we need to let go. But something that is affecting our stability and our home life needs to be released so that new energy can come in. What I'm also hearing, is that, sorry guys, my eyes itchy, but if for some of us, if we're really drawn to clean our house, or, get rid of old papers, because I know myself, I got some stuff I got to do, but I also have so much schoolwork laying around, because my heart, right, I was like, no, I can't part with it, but I need to, because we can't keep every single piece of schoolwork that they ever bring home, because there's just too much of them. And I have 3 kids, right? So if we start going on that, then this is really going to pile up. But the thing is, the more when we feel like Spirit saying, hey, it's time to clean house, it's because we're allowing new energy to come in. Okay, so they want me to show you the bottom of the deck, which is Temptation in the reverse. I think that that's really important, because this is just saying to you again, this could be the codependency. They're saying it could be, dependence on alcohol, cigarettes, marijuana, you name it, right? All the things that we kind of use as coping mechanisms. And for some of us, this is financially draining us. Okay, so this is also you going, no, don't need it, don't want it. And if you're trying to quit smoking or something like that, Spirit saying, hey, we're here, we got you back. And I'm hearing Archangel Michael, it's like, pray for the strength, because you have it in you. And also, some of what needs to be let go of is this part of you that says you're not strong enough, because, oh yes, you are. You are, okay? I have faith in you, and I know that in your own heart, you have faith in you too. Getting all emotional, my friends, because I feel like what I want to say is, if you've, everything I just said about this, you're not alone, okay? You are not ever alone. And if you need someone to talk to, reach out to the people you know that you can trust and that you love. Tell them what's going on. And I also feel like as well, whatever this situation is that needs to be let go of, it could be what's standing in the way of the romance of the lifetime. And once we can kind of clear out some energy, Spirit's going to move mountains, and they're going to do it fairly quickly. So let's get some information here on the soul connection or the love interest. Can you give some clarification here, please, Spirit? So they have 3 cards fell out. Awareness. I definitely feel like this person's waking up, okay? Alliances and partnerships, or partnerships and alliances, and victory and success. Let's check the bottom. Conflict and defeat. Removing that. I think that this person's pretty self-aware, okay? Like I said, they've been forgiving and learning. They've been really learning to move past their struggles. And I do feel like what I heard is they're aware as well of some of the things they do within relationships that get in the way of the victory that they'd like to see. They're aware as well. For some of you, what I heard is it's you, right? It's you that they want. They know that this partnership is meant to be. They know that you and this partnership is what's going to have them standing on a cliff blowing their trumpet for all the world to hear. And this is also, I think, why engagement is here, because this person really wants and sees they're forever with you. There's something, though, still. Give me a bit more about this, please, because I heard there's still something holding back. So tell me about awareness and partnerships and alliances. This could also be, I think that they've really learned how to be a good partner as well, because again, they've taken the time to look at their own roles that they've played in things. What else do you have to know about this? Thank you. Crown chakra. This person, again, with this awareness with the crown chakra, this person is very connected to spirit. This person is very aware. They could be very psychic as well. So, I also heard mind manipulators. So not everybody, not everyone, but someone here as well. Like there could be someone, again, if someone's very psychic, what I heard is like they may be picking up on, even like when you're around them, your thoughts. And you might not know, they might not know, right? Because I know there's been times where I've been thinking something, right? Especially if you're not super grounded, or if you're not even really paying attention to what's going on, and you're thinking something's going to come out my mouth, and then someone there I'm with says it. And I was like, oh, that's weird, right? And it's just that this person is very aware. They are very gifted. But I also heard, and I don't know, this person, I almost want to say like there's like bipolar or something, because I keep picking up on wonderful toxic. But this could also be, with this getting to know each other, it's going to be really important for you to take your time too, because they may not be who they're presenting as right away. And I'm sorry if this is confusing, because everything presents as great, but then I'm hearing serial rapist and manipulator. Okay, tell me more about the crown chakra, please, and the awareness. I think they're very aware as well. So with a victory and success and partnerships, like this person may be very aware on what it's going to do as well to get you to swoon, is what I heard. And we have material and spiritual prosperity. This person is definitely heading into quite a prosperous time. My concern would be, though, because we already have finances and career on your side, this could be something like they know that you're going through hard times, so they ask you to move in. But then once you get there, you're stuck there because you have nowhere to go, no money, and let's get some of the shared energy, please, is recognition and reward. I feel like both of you are being recognized, and you are recognizing within each other the spiritual growth you've both went through, what I heard is presence of mind, as well as your abilities, and how you are valuable in this world. With separation and healing family issues, this could even be like if this is somebody from the past, because this is past life, if this is somebody from the past, there is a lot of understanding that separation has brought, where it's shown the issues that need to come into recognition as well. Spirit, tell me more. They're telling me as well, there's something flipped over here. You have balance. I do feel like there's angel guidance here, though. That even if this partnership is not something that works out, it was divinely orchestrated to help bring balance to both of your lives. They're also telling me as well to make sure you're very grounded. This could be meditate, again, do physical activity, run, walk, something. Meditation doesn't just have to be sitting there with your eyes closed, listening to music and trying to tap in. Sometimes it's just things where we're just not focused on anything. Like, again, taking a walk, not looking at your phone, not having music, or if you have music, you're not even paying attention. You have hope and mental conflict, which mental conflict came up in my pre-shuffle as well. And I do feel like as well that a lot of balance will be achieved once whatever karma is played out that has been meant to. But in the meantime, don't lose hope, don't lose faith. And as well as this mental conflict, it's fitting that it's in here. Because again, on the soul connection side, there's this really great persona and this really nasty one. Okay? So whatever that nasty energy is, if you see it, be aware of it. Okay? Okay, so I have the Lion Strider Tarot. And on your end, we have the Eight of Wands. Slow down a little bit. Nothing too quick. This also could be kind of like keeping communication to you for a while. If you feel like the information you're giving to the other person, I feel like they may already kind of have an idea of what's going on in your world anyway, just because they are so tapped in psychically. But this may be where if you're feeling drained and you're feeling energetically depleted, it may be important for you to do some snipping of cords. And again, grounding yourself, because this person, what I heard is they may be able to get a lot of information just from you psychically. And even if they are around you, it's through your aura. This person as well, what I heard is they pay attention to your cues. When they're around you, they watch your facial expressions, they watch your body movements, they watch everything. And it is, yes, getting to know you, for sure. But for some of you, their waiting game, it is that. It's a game. So you have temperance on your side with balance as well. This could be Sagittarius, like you could have Sagittarius in your chart. But they're both of these very, very fiery. I think it's also saying cool your temper. Don't go too fast. Slow down. Because as well what they're saying, okay, they're giving me like an example of when we meet someone and we have all this chemistry, really like them. We may want to really badly get physically intimate with them. But how many times if we think about when we've jumped into physical intimacy with someone, we get stuck here or trapped in here, and this is not who we want to be with. We find out after, well, yeah, you were really alluring and charming for that night or that couple dates, and then all of a sudden you sleep with them and they're not who they say they are. If you guys can hear my kids in the background, it's a snow day, so I apologize, but we have death here as well. And I want to get something else. There's a lot of transformations and changes. This could also be Scorpio. Something could have happened in between Scorpio and Sagittarius as well, as what I'm hearing. You have the Three of Wands. That there's waiting. There is transformation and you are being asked to wait. Not fun, not easy, but it's because whatever happens, whatever the healing is in the waiting, it's going to bring immense balance and immense transformation. And I feel like whatever it is, whatever this devil energy is with this temptation, whenever it is finally released, whenever it finally goes, you're going to almost experience what I heard is ego death, okay? But you're going to feel like a brand new person, because this stuff that's been turning everything black, it's going to turn into color, and you're going to start seeing things in a brand new way and bring new understandings to your world. Can you tell me a little bit more of this Three of Wands? Thank you. Which is the Hierophant. For some of you, this is marriage, but this is spiritual truth. This is understanding, and this is knowing you hold the keys. You hold the keys to knowledge, as well as, my friends, I strongly believe I got bear spirit, and I think you got bear spirit too. That's why we have home here as well. This bear within you is mighty. This bear is strong, and this bear is going to defend themselves, going to defend their home, defend their children, and take no shit. And whatever happens throughout this process, you are going to find yourself so much stronger. Tell me about soul connection, please. It's been in you. That truth has been in you the whole time. So on the soul connection side, we have the King of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign. Again, could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And we have Knight of Wands. Now, both of these were in the reverse. This King of Pentacles does not, with it being in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse, it doesn't feel stable. Okay, this almost to me, because it's very phallic, okay, like this knight almost looks like a penis head, to be truthful. That's what it looks like. It's in the reverse though, and I think it's because it's not a stable kind of energy. It's not the kind that's going to burn low and slow. It's the kind of energy that's erratic. I also heard hot-headed, and it's interesting it's coming out now. And not grounded, because this is in reverse. So it could be that something has rocked their stability. But they're telling me too, like even toxic people go through these processes of learning and forgiving, but they don't actually, it's like they may forgive themselves, but it's not that they're going to go and make amends, okay? And they may be learning what's going on, but for some of it, it's so that they can use this for manipulation tactics. Again, that's not everyone, but it's like this person, there's a flippy floppy happening constantly. So we have the Page of Pentacles, wanting to step out in something new, something very grounded. And Nine of Cups, wanting their wishes fulfilled. Six of Wands, with victory. With them not being stable though, and with this kind of erratic fire energy, it feels like they may be presenting an offer. They may be presenting an offer that looks so good. But I feel like whatever it is, it's for their own gain. Why this Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Six of Wands? What's this all about? You have the Six of Swords. Two sixes. Definitely partnership. I think that this person really there could be a conversation that really needs to be had. And this even could be this Page of Pentacles. It's something grounded. They could be giving you a gift. But it could also be asking you for coffee or wanting to meet up in person. And again, it's not a really mature energy. And to be honest, in terms of the Nine of Cups, again, while this energy is seen as everything we want, we finally get, this feels like this person, it's what they want, right? It's what they get. But again, like I said, with that ends justify the means. It's whether or not it's going to be something that you want. So they definitely feel like coming forward to you with this offer is going to bring them victory, bring them happiness. And both of these are bringing them back into something good. But again, I don't know if I feel like whatever they have to offer is going to be what you need other than a bunch of lessons. Weird, eh? Tell me about the shared energy, please. Thank you. So we have the Three of Pentacles flipped out in here with the Five of Swords. And I saw mental conflict, right? There's some mental conflict. Both of us, just a minute, honey. Just a minute, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. So both of you, I do feel like there's a lot of mental conflict. And to me, this is going over conversations. This is going over a lot of things. And both there's battle weary here. This person is kind of choosing to sit out a fight. There is still two swords up, but I think that there's been a lot coming at them. And again, there's this mental conflict and Spirit saying focus on the hope. The Three of Pentacles is in the reverse as well. And this to me speaks of definitely not working together, not the spirit of cooperation. Why is this 3 of Pentacles in reverse? You get the 7 of Pentacles, more waiting. And we have the High Priestess, which is a lot of this not listening to those inner nudges. Not listening to our intuition. Some of us, this is blocked intuition as well. But waiting for the time to be right. But it's interesting this is showing up like this, that there's still a lot of mental conflict here, right? Because we don't know if it's time. And it could just be, again, because both people have been in partnership and it's not working for them and they need to heal. But I also feel like it's because for you, once you start to see things clearly and you see the truth and you start releasing what's kind of been clouding your judgment, this person doesn't like that because, again, they're pretty aware. And I do feel like they're aware of your healing, and that's something that the more you heal, the less easy you are to manipulate. Is there anything else we need to know before I move on to the Whispers of Love Oracle, please? Thank you. What we have here that's in the Page of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. And what I heard is, for some of us, that the best love we can do, the best thing we can do to offer our heart is to let ourselves feel left out. To say, you know what, it's time to move on. She is on crutches. She's been wounded. But is that going to stop her? Is she going to lay on bed rest and say, no, I can't do anything? No, she's not. This Page of Cups, there's 2 5s here too, which call for a major change, but they're not easy. They're not easy. It needs to start in our head, and then once we start changing our mindsets, this is really going to translate into our physical experiences. So definitely things are not ripe. Things are not ready. This partnership, whatever it is, may not be something where, as it's meant to be, it may not be as it is showing itself, okay? So I do feel like this is saying on both ends, love yourself first and get out. It's not maybe the reading we wanted, and I'm sorry, but it's what's coming. So let's get some Whispers of Love messages for Virgo. What is your advice, Spirit? Thank you. And they threw 2 cards. They want to put them on the ground today, big time. Oh my God. So the one is choose love. You always have a choice to do what you should. Absolutely. And ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing and allow yourself the support you need. To me, for some of you, what I heard is if you have children as well, choose love. Before inviting or asking someone else into your world, make sure you've done that proper background check, right? Make sure you know who they are. You're not, again, inviting someone with some serious psychological issues who could be hurtful or harmful to your kids and their well-being either into your home. And if you have, this is knowing when to ask for help, knowing when to say something, and as well as this could be like there's something going on, right? There's a lot here on your end. You have Temperance, Death, and the Hierophant, 3 major arcanas, plus 1 in the shared energy. The universe has orchestrated a lot to help you out, so this even may just be to the universe, hey, this is what I need help with. And this is also speaking up to your friends and family and saying, hey, this is what I need help with. If you're going through financial strife, and this could have, hey, I'm having trouble paying my rent. Hey, I'm experiencing some food insecurity. Can you help me out? Hey, I just need a friend to listen to. Can you tell me a little bit about the soul connection of the love energy, please? Here's the advice. Thank you. And it is, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Can you tell me about the shared energy, please? It's the advice for the shared energy. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's needs for love is important for a relationship to grow. We also had consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love and appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. Whatever changes are coming for the soul connection, they are definitely asked to look within. Again, I feel like they're very self-aware as well, though, and they know their strength. However, I do feel like this person could be a little codependent as well, even though because if somebody is, it's almost like, it's not the narcissist, but it's that need for fuel, energy. So even talking to you every day could be giving them some sort of supply, okay? Because I do feel like this person is very, very self-aware. They know that they're strong, and they're very committed to themselves. The shared energy, though, is, hey, enjoy the moment. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the little things. Getting to know each other and how to meet each other's needs, and considering what kind of foundation you're building. I feel like it's really going to be important in this that if you feel like this situation is something you do want to pursue, just making sure, again, you're not going too quickly, you're not going too hastily, and you are making sure that it's built on a firm foundation of trust, honesty, loyalty, and a mutual respect for each other, and a mutual desire to understand each other's love languages, and also what I heard is to help and provide. So this is the message I have. I hope it resonated. I apologize, at times it got pretty dark. Again, it's whatever come up, I'm going to tell you. So that's the message I have. Mwah. I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.